that wasn't really like a big deal, but it was kind of a big deal. So like, hold on, I'll tell you, it'll be like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. It'll be like 5 minutes. Nothing too crazy. Okay, so like my let me take these off. It's not 40 minutes, bro. It's literally like it's gonna be 15 minutes max. Y'all know I'm moving. Y'all know I'm moving and shit like that. So it's been a trying time the last couple of weeks, and I've been getting tons of furniture. I've had to be on my handyman shit, you know what I'm saying? And like really get my hands dirty and muddy and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So what I've been doing, who put this shit together? I'm the glue. I'm sorry. I've been putting this shit together. So long story short, I've had to take things apart, put things together, take things apart, put things together, and I'm drained. I'm drained mentally. I'm drained from a large perspective. But I started buying furniture. Furniture is fucking expensive. I went to a store. I won't say which store, but I went to a store, and the couch that I got was $5,000. In my head, I budgeted in my head about how much furniture would be. And in my head, I was like, wait, I'm going to end up spending like maybe 12 to like 2,000, maybe 2,500 for a good couch. Like that's literally what I thought in my mind. Now, mattresses, I'm like, I'm going to spend at least a band on each mattress. For 2 king size mattresses or some shit like that, I'm gonna spend at least a band. One for me, one for a guest. At least 2 bands collectively. That's not too crazy. But that's a shitty story for later on. I bought a couch for like my office space. It's not even a full couch. It's just a sofa. No love seat, no nothing, no extra shit. That alone was $1,500 just for the sofa. Just for the sofa. I'm like, bro, what's happening? Like, when did they start hiking up prices like this, bro? Because I remember being with my mom like a decade and a half ago, and her buying a dining room set or a couch. This shit was like $1,200 max. Their most expensive couch when I remember going when I was that young was $1,200. Why is a couch $5,000? Now, at the same time. At the same time, this couch, I'm surprised this couch can't even give you, like, I'm surprised this couch can't suck your dick. I'm really surprised. Like, I could lay back in this shit, raise my head, curl myself up. I feel like I'm in a hospital bed that actually is enjoyable to be inside of. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's actually insane. And I got a specific color for the particular room and everything like that. So I guess, but 5.5 anything is still crazy, bro. 5 anything is crazy. I would have been satisfied if I walked out paying like maybe 3, but 5, bro. I remember the nigga walking up to me and it was this old white nigga that was telling me all these stories and shit like that. I came in there, fitted and shit like that, had these nice shorts on, had I was wearing these. So I was feeling myself and like I was feeling kind of cool and shit like that. The all whites with the gray soles, and I was like, oh, that's kind of nice. You know, I feel good today. You know, maybe I won't have to look like, you know what I'm saying. Maybe I won't have to look like I'm not knowledgeable about furniture, so they're not gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, say nothing to me. Okay, you say those are trash, but I got something for your bitch ass. Those might be trash. These are not. These are fire. I actually love these. I got a random fucking fit with this that I didn't even know was possible. I love these. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'ma always wear them. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. I don't care if you say holy L. You broke. You a broke bitch. I don't give a fuck what you say about style, bro. I'm just showing you because I'm happy about those shoes. Those shoes are so fire. I love them so much, bro. I love them so much, bro. Suck my dick. Anyway, so the nigga comes up to me. I'm sitting down, and he like, I don't give a fuck if you like mids or not. Niggas who be talking to me, talking shit about mids, you listen to niggas who are NBA players. I saw that bum ass nigga talk about that dumb ass shit. Niggas still rocking mids in 2022. Whoever that bitch ass dumb nigga is that said that dumb ass shit, and niggas take his word as gospel. You're not a style king. You're not a stylist. You're not a fashion designer. Suck my dick. I don't gotta listen to you. You niggas look trash on a daily basis. I don't give a fuck what you say. Mids gonna be rocked as long as I'm fucking rocking them. Suck dick. Anyway, I'm looking at this nigga right. He come up to me. I'm sitting down on the couch. I'm feeling it out. I'm feeling it out, bro. I'm feeling it out. Sitting down, and he comes up to me. He's like, hey, what's up? He starts telling me stories about shit. He lives in the area. He asked me if I'm what team I play for, and immediately I was like, L racism? What the fuck? Like, what do you mean, what team I play for? It took me a second, because he asked me again. And I was like, what do you mean by that? He looked down at my shirt. He was like, you're wearing that shirt. And I looked down, I'm like, oh, I don't even know who this is. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But he asked me, I was like, oh, okay, that's why. Okay, I feel you, bro. I was like wearing a Chicago trainer shirt or some shit like that. I forgot what it was, the actual team, but I was like, damn, that's fucked up. I was like, oh, I almost went off, but I'm cool, right? He started telling me these stories about his wife and about, like, you know, keep a happy wife, you keep a happy life. And then, you know, we get to this point where we talking in a conversation and shit like that. I'm like, basically what you telling me is not to get fucking married, bro. You're miserable as fuck, and that's fine, bro. Your wife likes your dog more than you. She likes your kids more than you, bro. Like, why you married? Literally kill yourself in GTA. But I'm not tripping. He walks away from me after a little bit. We talk for a little bit, and I'm like, bro, I've been sitting here for like 15 minutes. I've been sitting here for 15 minutes. Why has no one helped me yet? So I go, I find someone, and of course I find someone that's not really doing much, so he eager to make a sale. I walk over to him like, yo, I kind of want to buy this couch. What's the price range looking like, and when can you get it to my house? He tells me, hey, I'm going to look that up for you right now. Looks on his little iPad. I already know this about to be some bullshit because you got prices pre-made and ready. I don't know if you hiking this shit up. I didn't see what the actual price was. He just told me it would be for the love seat and for the fucking sofa itself. He just told me it would be like $3,300. I'm like, fuck. Now at this place, I had like a line of credit for like $2,000, but I'm like, damn, I didn't even want to have to come out of pocket with nothing coming here, bro. I'm already pissed just coming here, bro. I'm already pissed. Whatever the case is, he gives me a $3,200 or $3,300 quote, and I'm like, all right, you know, it is what it is. I guess I'll pay an additional 12, bro. Like, there's gonna be $2,000 off my line, and then an additional 12. I'm like, okay, bro, whatever. I don't give a fuck. You know, let's just get this done, because I'm tired of looking for furniture. 2 seconds later, he like, okay, with the warranty, with taxes, and with the delivery fee and the service charge, it's gonna be $4,900. Like, what the fuck? How did we get here? How did we get here? I'm like, bro, I need to see a receipt. You need to show me a list of charges. Because this don't sound right. It don't sound right, though. Like, only, bro. And again, this isn't racism. But only a white man would look at me in my eyes, give me a price for $3,200, turn around and then literally give me a price for $1,700 more and not bat an eye. Like we just had a regular conversation and he told me the same price. Bro, this is not like a $10 increase or not. This is literally $2,000 extra you just randomly threw on. Where did that come from? Whatever the case is, I go up and I get ready to pay. I'm like, bro, you're really probably not going to get this type of couch nowhere else. I feel like I'm getting taken advantage of. I feel like I'm getting scammed, but fuck it. That's how they get away with it, bro. But fuck it. That be my attitude sometime, but fuck it. And that's what be getting me into trouble sometime. I got collected on, bro. I was a lick. I was licked that day. And so I walked up to the woman, and she's really cute. You know what I'm saying? She got this little cute little vibe to her and stuff like that. And she doing her thing, she working. And I'm like, I really don't even want to bother you with this shit. It's feel like nonsense low key, but it is what it is. We having a nice little chat. She asked me my name, I give her my name. I'm like, all right, cool. Now if you got Chase, they give you like a spending limit per day. So now I'm like, bro, wait. Are you gonna let me pay with my checking account or do I have to pay with a debit card? And I hate doing this. I hate explaining myself, bro. Like explaining my money or my finances. It's like the second you start explaining, you sound broke. And I'm like, wait. Okay, wait. Do I gotta pay with my credit card or do I gotta pay with my checking account? And she like, you can pay with your checking account, but you couldn't leave here and do it today unless you pay with a debit card because checking account take too long to clear. So you wouldn't be able to get it out of there today. So I'm like, okay. So I pulled a Kevin Hart. I pulled a Kevin Hart and I called. I was like, I got to call the checking account. I got to call the checking account and I got to check with the savings to see if the checkings, it might not go through. It's taking too long. Like, it was so funny because I was thinking about it the whole time while I was explaining it. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm really having that moment right now. This is hilarious. But I was like, I got to check with the savings, to check with the checkings to see if the checkings can go through. Because I don't know if I can do it with the card, with the debit. Because the checking might have to take longer because of the debit, whatever the fuck. So I'm like, yeah, I got to call and basically I got to increase my spending limit for the day. Because Chase gives you like a certain amount of money that you can spend, which is great. But they will fuck you over. With limiting your purchases, which is good, but it's also bad. So I had to call in front of them. I'm looking at my phone about to die. I don't think that I can get a charge or anything like that. It's all fucked up, bro. It's all fucked up. Basically, I get through, and Chase used to give me a hard time with this, but they don't know more. I call, I'm like, yo, this is what my limit need to be for the day, bro. Make it happen. They like, cool, no problems, no worries, big bro, we got you. I hang up the phone, boom. I give him my number, my information, and everything like that. She asked me how to pronounce my name and shit like that. So I kind of low-key blushing and shit like that. She real cute. She got a hijab on. So you can't really see her head or nothing like that. So it's just face popping out. And that's what made it more adorable / cute. Because it was just seeing face and she was smiling. I don't know why. I just, like, her face stuck with me, bro. It just stuck with me. Anyway, I ended up, signing for my shit. The dude looking me dead in my eyes like I'm really about to get some like monumental shit, even though it's just a couch and I'm probably not gonna ever really sit on it like that. Yeah, W Muslim. I take my receipt and I leave. Oh my God. Yes. I take my receipt and I leave. Don't do that. That's super disrespectful, bro. That's not why I brought up hijab. That's not why I brought it up. Anyway, so I go to another store. And I get mattresses. This is the bullshit that I'm talking about. I go and I get mattresses. I walk in, nigga tell me immediately, these niggas on dick. I know you're joking. It's not that deep. These niggas are on dick. I didn't even, bro, I'm 5 feet in the store. Hey, can I help you with anything? What you need? How you doing? Like, bro, let me browse. Immediately on dick. I'm like, bro, give me a second. I don't even remember what I came in here for. Chill. But I folded. I folded. When niggas come up to you like super aggressive like that, like, hey, can I help you with anything? I'm like, bro, come on, dude. Like, give me a minute. Give me a second. But I folded. And I was like, yeah, I'm looking for mattresses, bro. Can you help me? I didn't want his help. I wanted to find it on my own. I want to find it on my own, bro. That's part of the adventure. That's part of the fun, bro. I don't want niggas watching me shop. The fuck? I don't want niggas watching me shop. Whatever. He shows me to some king size mattresses. I'm like, bro, keep the price range around $1,200 per what do you call it? Per mattress and shit like that. I lay down. He lays me down. He gives me a pillow. I lay down on the mattress or whatever. I test out a couple of them, but I pick my favorite one, and I'm like, cool, that's nice. Bro! I'm sorry, I just blew your eardrums out, my bad. Literally, I had AirPods in. I know they get paid commission. I know that. But I had AirPods in. And it didn't matter. They don't care. Nigga said I tested them with him. Stop. So I laid down. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna choose these two. He's like, he quotes me a little bit of a price, and I'm like, cool. I also want to try to get some bedroom sets. Let me look at those. He like, they all up against the wall and shit like that. And I'm like, cool. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna ring you when I'm ready to, you know what I'm saying, do all my shit. So I'm looking at the bedroom sets. This is the dumbest system I've ever seen in my entire fucking life for bedroom sets. Because when I'm looking at the sets, they're not giving you an option or a discounted price to pay for the bedroom set without the fucking bed. I'm already buying the bed in itself. I'm already buying the bed. Why is the set itself still $3K? The bed doesn't come with it. I don't need the bed with it. I don't. Chill. So I look at a couple of frames and shit like that, like for the bed in the set, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, yo, this price is gonna be different, right? I'm like, this price is different, right? He like reading me off the price and shit like that. He like, yo, yeah, this gonna be $3,200. And I'm like, oh, you mean like all together, right? Like the two beds included in the bedroom set, right? Like, and I get these 5 pieces and shit like that. I get these 5 pieces and shit like that, and I get this little side mirror in the bed itself, and you know, because I'm already getting the bed gonna be in the shit, so I don't need another bed with the bedroom set. I'm just getting the bed, right? He like, nah. Just the bedroom set is $3,200. And I'm like, out of curiosity, bro. I'm about to pay $2,200 for 2 king size mattresses. These king size mattresses do not come with a warranty. They don't come with bed frames. They don't come with shit. Just the mattress and the box spring. And you're telling me I have to pay an additional $3,000 for 1 bedroom set? Nigga looked me dead in my eye and said yes. I'm like, all right, bro, slow the fuck down. We not doing that. I'm not doing bedroom sets here then. I'm not doing bedroom sets here. I'm going to another store. Fuck this. I'm not letting it happen to me, bro. It's not happening. I'm like, I literally told him when he started ringing it up, I said, hey, wait, slow down a second. Let me just do what I came here to do. I came here to get mattresses. I'm gonna get mattresses, and then I'm gonna come back if the needs are met here. But I gotta browse around a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Just ring up the mattresses, right? Remember, I asked for 2 king size mattresses, bro, to be delivered to my new address on a specific date. I go to the address on this particular date, and guess what? This day is all fucked up. Super fucked up. Why? Because I go to my house and I'm like, oh shit, last time I was here, I locked the top latch. I locked the top shit. What's fucked up about this new place is smart. It's a smart house. So it got smart locks and shit. When I was last in the shit, I locked the top lock. So I had to know the code to get in the bitch to unlock the top lock. Now the only way I can get in the front is to know the top lock. So now I'm at this place, 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, knowing that my shit's gonna be delivered today. I woke up at 6. I hate waking up at 6. But I low-key, my life low-key better when I wake up early. But I hate waking up at 6 to do shit. So I woke up at 6, went to this new place, get there. And as I'm getting there, I'm like 20, 30 minutes there, or 20, 30 minutes close. And I'm like, wait a minute. I don't got my garage door opener, do I? I'm like, fuck. And in my head, I'm already thinking that I'm gonna be locked out when I get there, but I'm just hoping to God that in my mind that I don't need to have a code to unlock the top shit. Now, granted, I was low-key banking on the, never mind. I was low-key banking on the top lock not having a battery. So maybe it would be dead and maybe the shit just wouldn't matter. I get there, unlock the lower shit, boom, nothing. I'm locked out. 9 in the morning, I'm locked out of my own shit. And they telling me I'm getting text messages and updates from the delivery company. Hey, we'll be there in about an hour. We'll be there in about an hour. We'll be there really soon. I'm like, well, fuck. And so now I look like, oh, like, bro, I wouldn't have been surprised if the neighbors called the police. Because there was no other way for me to get in. So I had to legit leave my shit at a particular point at the house, walk around my entire perimeter. I'm looking like I'm casing my own place out. I look like I'm casing my own shit out. I had to hop my own fence. I'm prying open the windows. I'm feeling around for shit. I got a bag. I got a toolbox with me. I have a toolbox with me. I look like I'm trying to get into something. I start feeling around on the windows and shit like that. And after a second or two, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to break this fucking window. I'm gonna have to break this fucking window to get in, bro. Because I'm really not about to allow my delivery to go back. I already had to reschedule it because they scheduled it early as fuck for another random date that I couldn't meet. So I'm like, all right, I gotta make sure I get in this bitch. So I know I do what any real nigga would do in a situation, bro. I'm like, I gotta bust the fucking windows, bro. I gotta bust my windows. So I start prying off certain shit. And after I pry it off and I try to push up on it, I'm like, shit, I locked everything. I'm like, bro, why couldn't I be stupid? Why couldn't I be stupid and let a nigga slide in my shit? Relax. It don't even sound like that. Stop. I already know what you're doing. But anyway, I'm like, why couldn't I have been stupid that day? Luckily, it's a property management company. I called them. I don't know what made me call them. Stop putting question marks. I don't know what made me call them, but I was like, bro, be resourceful because they might have some information. Boom, called them. They had the code. I'm like, damn, too little too late because I already low-key broke some shit, but I didn't break a window. But I low-key broke some shit to try to almost get in, but you lucky I didn't go full through with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool. Called him to give me the code. I get in. I'm like, thank you so much, baby girl. I didn't call her baby girl, but I wanted to because she was giving me a flirtatious vibe. I'm like, bitch, it's 9 in the morning. I'm just trying to go to my room. I'm not trying to get horny right now unless you're trying to do something. She wasn't, most likely, but who knows? Maybe if I had to try it, who knows? I don't know. But I went in. I get in, put my toolbox on my little shelf and shit like that. I'm like, I'm chilling, bro. Now all I got to do is wait. So I'm sitting up here laying on the floor, and I'm like, wait. Shawn thinks every girl is flirting with him. I really don't. I'm actually the guy that always rejects the idea that women are into me in any capacity. But when I get signs, I always know when those signs are occurring. I've just gotten to a point in life where I can understand now. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I didn't want to think that way. I didn't. But now that I'm older and now I understand, you know what I'm saying, certain shit, I know when it's happening. Regardless. I might be a fuckboy to you personally, but I'm just not in general. Anyway, I was just responding to what he said. So get off my dick. Stop calling me Unk. Come up with a new fucking joke, bro. Stop. Like, relax. So I get a text. Niggas start telling me that they on their way. I get a bunch of shit that comes here this day. Cool. A few hours later, I get a text saying that we're almost there. I'm like, all right, nice. They called me and they're like, boom, 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 boom. We're at the door. I open the door. Real tall dude, like 7'1". I'm like, bro, I see why they hire you, bro. You like Shaq size almost. You could carry my shit in here and me on it. No difficulty, bro. You could throw me around the room. I'm not saying that I want you to do it, but you could low key. I'm just saying, bro. So he comes in. He like, yo, where you want the shit at? I'm like, cool. I didn't say nothing about dicking nobody down. I'm not baiting. I'm really not. I'm just like, you really could. Like, that's sometimes my thought when I see really big ass people. I'm like, bro, I would probably stand no chance against you. So you getting shot today if you try something. I'm not even gonna try to fight you. But I'm just saying, like, I think it's just like a random mentality thing. Anyway, trying to remember what I was thinking. Oh yeah, he was like, what rooms do you want this in? I'm like, this room, go there, and then make a right. He does it. He like, you want me to keep the plastic on? Him and another man came in. I'm like, yo, you want to keep the plastic on and shit like that? I'm like, yeah, keep the plastic on. Nothing too crazy. I go in there, I look at their work a little bit. I'm like, cool. Sign for my shit. They're like, hey. I'm like, yo, come here real quick though. Where the box springs? I mean, not where the box springs. Where's the bed frames? I paid $2,300 for both of these beds. Where's the bed frames, bro? I was thinking it was a joke when old dude told me that I wasn't getting bed frames. So I'm like, this is the basic necessity. He like, yeah, no, they didn't come. And he agreeing with me. He like, yeah, that's kind of crazy, bro. I wouldn't let that happen to me personally. But hey, if you got any problems, bro, I could probably go pick some up for you. Don't worry about it. Just let me know if it's really an issue. I'm like, all right, bro, cool, good shit. You know what I'm saying? He basically told me he wouldn't let that happen to him, though. I was like, whoa, what? That's kind of crazy. Well, okay. 5 minutes later, I'm about to leave. Because I'm like, I've done what I need to do here today. I can go home. I order some food, and I'm like, let me go home after this. I go home. I'm about to go home, and I'm like, yo, look in the rooms again. I go back and I look in the room, and I literally, bro, I'm literally like this. I go back, I look in the room, I'm like, yo. I stand here just like this. I'm like, yo. This don't look like a king size mattress. This low key look like a queen. This look like a queen. I go and I check the side of the label. That bitch say queen. I'm like, no, bro. I waited all day. So I called a nigga back, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, come here. You gotta spin back, bro. I'm like, bro, get back. Spin my block again, bro. There's no way you just dropped off 2 queens. And me just thinking that there was no way that it could have went wrong, I signed for it without thinking that it was anything wrong. Cause the way they put it the first time, it made it look like it was a king. When it was laid down in the other room, I looked and I'm like, yo, that shit way too small to be a king, bro. I'm a king. I know what a king look like. That ain't a king. That's not a king, bro. I called him. I'm like, yo, come pick these shits up, bro. You gave me 2 queens. I ordered 2 kings, bro. Stop it. He like, oh yeah, you gotta call the people, like the people. I'm like, you know what? That's fair. Y'all just the movers. You ain't got nothing to do with this, low key. But he sends me the order information because he's a real nigga. He sends me the order information and shit like that. I'm like, cool. I'm about to call up to the facility that I got these bitches at. I called him up. I'm like, yo, I got a problem, bro. I got a problem. Girl answers the phone. Young black girl. She answers the phone. I'm like, okay, I'm going to level with you. And I'm not going to go crazy because I respect you. I'm not going to go crazy because I respect you. I'm like, this bitch ass nigga, I want to say his name. RT? I want to say his name so bad. I'm like, yo, this nigga really rung my shit up wrong. I walked in that bitch. You can see me on security camera laying on kings. That sound crazy, but you can see me on security camera laying on kings on this particular date. Run back the footage, bitch. Nah, I didn't call her a bitch. I'm just saying. Run back the footage, dude. Run back the footage. I would not lay on king-size mattresses unless I had planned on buying a king-size mattress. I wouldn't test out kings unless I wanted a king. She like, oh, I'll go see if he's in the office or something like that. If he's in today. I'm like, Now, my mom told me a long time ago that for furniture stores, there are particular days that are their busiest. And I think she told me it was, I don't remember the other day, but she told me one of the days was Thursday. One of their busiest days. So I know that if niggas want to make money and you get commission off of sales, I know that you're going to be working on a fucking Thursday. So I'm like, nah. This don't feel right. If he wasn't there, she just said he wasn't in the office today. But she kind of said that he was almost like at lunch. I'm like, bitch, it's 3:30 right now. Usually if you want to take a lunch, you might take it at 12, 1 o'clock, maybe 2. You're not going to wait till 3, 4, because like that's only a few hours away from dinner. So I'm like, yo, put me on the phone with old boy. She's like, I don't know if I can do that just yet. I'm like, bro, you a queen, but you caping for the white man right now. What the fuck you doing? I asked to speak to so-and-so. Give me his information. I want to talk to him. She put me on hold. And I look and I'm like, bro, I'm on hold for an abnormally a long amount of time. And I'm trying not to lose my cool or my temper because I'm a naturally laid back individual. And I personally think that giving anger and exploding at every little situation wastes entirely too much energy that I don't have. I can't afford to give that much energy. I can't. I'm chilling. I'm trying to relax, bro. When you blow up, you get tired. I get tired when I go too far, when I get angry. That's just fucked. I don't want to do that. So I'm like, all right, bro, relax, calm down. She picks up the phone and she asks me what my problem is as if I didn't just tell her. She picked up the phone as if she was talking to a totally new customer. I'm like, bitch, I just got off the phone with you. You just took me off hold. I'm telling you the problem again. She puts me back on hold. And so now I'm on hold for an additional 20. I'm like, oh, it's about to be different. Today might be my day. Today might be the day. I'm like, today might be the day. So she picks up the phone again after having me wait for 20 minutes. And she says, this wasn't Detroit. Fuck, boy. Oh, my God. Anyway, she picks up the phone after having me on hold for an additional 20 minutes. And she said, I don't know where he is, but the second I get a hold of him, I'm going to have him call you back. And if I can't get a hold of him, I'm going to get my manager to call you back. And I'm like, is the manager going to call me back at a reasonable hour? I'm like, is the man going to call me back at a reasonable hour or nah? And she like, yes. And I'm like, you don't even know what a reasonable hour is to me because we have different definitions. But I was like, all right, whatever. I get off the phone. I'm like, nah, nigga, you got to go up there now. And I'm like, bro, after a whole day, no sleep. I only got 2 hours of sleep the night before, leading into this day. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I go up there, and I could just tell by the way I was walking that I didn't give a fuck. I could tell by the way I was walking, I didn't give a fuck. The first nigga I saw, you getting it. That's how I felt. But I was really again in my mind, I was like, yo, it don't even gotta be all that. You can relax. The first nigga that I saw, he gave me a smile. He tried to give me some service. I'm like, you a bitch. High key. You just doing this random ass fucking job. You don't really care like that, bro. But he tried to like, hey, can I help you with it? I'm like, no, nigga. I got a big problem and I need you to solve it. I'm like, yo, I ordered 2 fucking mattresses. This is exactly what I said, even though I wish I didn't. I'm like, yo, I ordered 2 fucking mattresses, bro. And y'all gave me 2 queens instead of 2 kings. I came in this bitch on a particular date and I said, yo, I want this man to show me these particular mattresses. I laid down. He put a pillow underneath my head to make sure that I didn't dirty up the shit as a nigger myself. I felt like that's what he was trying to do. I didn't say I didn't add the ER, but I said A. I didn't add the ER, but I said A. And I'm like, bro, I need you to rectify it. I need you to come and rectify my shit. This is exactly what I said. He takes me to a particular point because he's like, oh, shit. And I'm like, damn, I didn't really want to say that. I really didn't. I didn't really want to say that. But I'm not thinking. at this point because I don't have any sleep. I don't really think like that great when I don't have that much sleep. So I go up there. Yes, okay, hard ER, whatever. I go up there and he takes me around to the computer and I'm like, oh. He's like, do you got a phone number for the order? I'm like, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. He types it in. He's like, oh, yeah, see, that's for 2 queens. I'm like, yeah, I don't care what the order says. Like, what you see, that doesn't matter. I'm telling him this. What you see on the order does not matter. I got 2 kings. I'm leaving with 2 kings. Like, what you see is irrelevant. I'm telling you they got my order wrong. That's what I'm telling you. He's like, oh, okay, I got you. So what we'll do is we'll have you go up to this counter over here and explain the situation. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna press you. I'm a chill. I'll go up to the counter and I hear the bitch. I hear the bitch voice that I was talking to on the phone. First of all, I come at like what, 6 o'clock almost? 5:30, 6 o'clock? I'm like, this bitch is almost, it's nobody really in here like that. Even if he was on lunch, you could have found him easily. I'm like, maybe they had a bit of a rush at 3 or 4 o'clock or some shit like that. Now that you here, it's not really gonna be that deep. I go up there and I ask, and I'm like, yeah, I just got off the phone with y'all. You specifically. I just got done talking to you. Where is old boy? I need to talk to him because you know what my problem is. I'm not re-explaining my problem because I just got off the phone with you an hour ago. You know who I am. I'm so-and-so. And she's like, oh, yeah. I gotta, they start stuttering and shit. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Go find so-and-so. Go get him. Y'all think I'm about to shank this nigga. I just want him to correct my order. That's it. That's all I want. 2 seconds later, I'm like, bro, yeah, the order was originally 2 kings. She asked me, what was the original order? I'm like, it was originally 2 kings. It was 2 kings. Her bum ass coworker look over and I'm like, bro, her bum ass coworker come over and she look at the screen and she was like, oh yeah, 2 kings is probably gonna be more. I'm like, bitch, nobody asked you nothing. I don't give a fuck what you think the price should be. I don't care. I'm getting it for what I paid for. You offer me 2 kings at this price, that's what I'm gonna keep paying. I'm not paying no more. That's it. I don't care what you think the price should be. This is what I'm paying because this is what he gave me. You gonna honor this price. So she like, oh, yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm gonna go try to find him. I'm gonna go try to find him. I'm like, okay, yeah, you go do that. I'm sitting here talking to the chick, and I'm like, bro, I don't even want to be even in your face like this, bro, because I'm really just chilling. I just want my order complete, bro. That's it. I just want my order complete. And so I sit down on a couch, and this other couple, and then this guy, bigger dude, sits down with his pregnant wife. His wife fine as shit. And I'm sitting here irritated as fuck. And then I hear this random white lady walking past me with her nigga talking about, oh, look at this black lady. It was a black woman on a painting. And I just heard, oh, yeah, you see the black lady right here? I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? I just look over and I'm like, what are they talking about? And so the pregnant lady, she look over at me and I'm looking annoyed as shit. And she starts smiling at me. I'm like, yo, you want to cheat? You ready to end your career for me right now? That's beautiful. But I'm like, I don't know if I could take your nigga really, like, low key without shooting him. So I'm just like, there's just too much going on right now. Old girl from the counter, she come over, or she don't come over, but she yell across from me, say my name and shit like that. I'm like, bro, nigga, don't say my name. I feel like Stacy off the wood. But whatever. I'm like, nigga, don't say my name. Damn. She walk over and she like, I'm getting my manager to work on the situation for you. And so the manager is what made me mad. Because when the manager came out, I'm sorry, she was pregnant, but she was fine and shit. I don't care. The manager come out and he like, yo, is anyone helping you? And for some reason, I knew it was the manager. I just knew. Because these niggas strategize how they're going to walk up on niggas. Like, niggas in furniture stores are low-key like niggas in church. They pick out certain people that they see on the camera, and they're like, we can get this person, we can get this person, we can get this person. Nigga, you knew who I was the second I walked in. You knew I was coming. You knew I was coming, bro. I didn't say ER, bro. No, I didn't, bro. I did not say ER, bro. Not that time. So I'm like, bro, he come over and he walking. Now I swear to God, he was doing some mental gymnastics, bro. He was doing some mental gymnastics. There is a strategy that these niggas got. He had on a gray suit and he had slick back hair almost. Had a beard that was high-key trimmed. And I'm like, okay, you look like you're trying to take care of business, but at the end of the day, you working at a furniture store. I don't take you too serious. That was a fucking dick suck. And that was so unnecessary, bro. But that was in my mind at the time. Again, keep in mind, I only had 2 hours of sleep. That was my first thought. Nigga walking over to me, and I'm looking at his frame. And the way he was walking, at the pace he was walking, he had the confidence of a nigga that's 6'3". So in my mind, I'm like, yo, this nigga's 6'3". That don't mean nothing to the conversation. I'm just taking a note of it. He's 6'3". He walk over, he sit next to me. After I say, yeah, this is my problem, but she said me she's working on it. I didn't know for sure if he was the manager, so I was just kind of giving him a little bit of a rundown. He sits down next to me on some little bro shit, like on some what's going on with you, little bro? Like what? Whoa, what is this vibe? Wait, what? I'm not pausing, bro. You just gonna see it on the plug channel tomorrow or some shit like that. Nigga sit down next to me. Okay, do you really want me to pause, bro? Do you really want me to pause? I'm not pausing. So, he sit down next to me. He like, what's up, little bruh? And I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Why are you doing this? Like, what is this vibe you giving me? I'm like, yo, so my order and shit like that. I got this. I came out there to get this. They end up sending me this. This is my problem with it. And so he started looking off in the distance on some I'm important, on some Itachi shit almost, like, I'm always gonna be there for you, even if you don't know that I need, even if you don't know that you need it type shit, bro. So I'm gonna tell you right now what I'm gonna do for you, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna honor the price, the original price for you. And I promise on everything I love, bro, my family, my soul, my kids and shit like that, my unborn fetuses and shit like that. I'm gonna take care of you, bro, and you gonna get a call back. And I look over and I'm like, bro, you gonna give me a call back, like, you know what I'm saying, within a reasonable time frame? He like, yeah. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go with this for now because I'm tired as fuck. He told me he was gonna take care of it. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm still tired as fuck, but I gotta go home and get some sleep. I get up, and remember, the nigga got the frame of a nigga that's 6'3". He got the confidence of a nigga that's 6'3". And so as he's walking over to me, he sit down, I'm like, he tried to like little bro me. I'm like, okay, maybe he should be bigger than me by the time I stand up. Bro, I stood up and this nigga like 5'4". I have never been so deceived in my life. I got up and I swear to God, I did not expect to be this much taller than this nigga. I swear to God. I got up and I'm like, what the fuck? Did I just allow this nigga to tell me that he gonna fix me? Like, no, nigga, I'm gonna fix you. Nah, this nigga, I swear to God, bro, he got up and I got up and I shook his hand and I'm like, this don't seem right. So I shook his hand back. After I realized I was this much bigger than this nigga, I shook his hand back and I was like, I expect a call from you within the next 24 hours. On some, if I don't, anything can happen. See, that's why low key though, I'm low key glad. Yeah, I'm heightest. I'm heightest as fuck. But he tried to little bro me low key when he sat next to me, and then when I got up, I'm like, you a bitch. High key. I didn't say it to him, but I thought it. Shook his hand. I was like, yo, I expect a call from you within a day. Didn't no smirk or nothing. He was smiling the whole time, cheesing and shit. I'm like, nigga, I'm not playing with you. I'm like, no, stop. I'm like, bro, I'm not playing with you, bro. I expect a call from you in 24 hours. I turned around. I didn't look back. I walked. I continued to walk. On my chest out. I'm going crazy. I'm walking out, bro. I'm not looking back, bro. I'm like, y'all, that's y'all problem. That's y'all handle that.
And
Later on, bro,
it's going down.
I'm like, bro, I still haven't gotten a call. It's 7, 8, 9, 9:30, 9:45, no call. And I'm like, bro, these niggas don't know who they fucking with. I'm like, these niggas don't know who they fucking with. I did what any real nigga in this situation would do. I did what any real nigga in this situation would do. I did what any real nigga in this situation would do. I had my mom call. I had my mom call. You ain't really fucking with niggas until you fucking with their moms. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Now granted, that's the nuke. It is, that's the nuke. You can say whatever you want, but mom not gonna take no shit. I'm just letting you know, bro. If I have her call, it's gonna be it for you. It's gonna be it for you, bro. Cause what if my mom calls, right? And she tell me that you disrespected her. Now I gotta run down on you. So that's totally different. But we just assuming you gonna respect my mom and what she's saying. But if you disrespect my mom, now I gotta run down on you off principle. But she called, nigga, 30 minutes, not even 30 minutes go by. And they folding. Not even 30 minutes, they folding. They folding already. Not even 30 minutes, they folding. It's done. Now, luckily, I had went up there. So they already had my order set for 2 king sizes to replace the queens. So me showing up and doing what I did and me bitching old boy still gave me what I wanted. But they didn't put it through yet. They didn't put it through. When Mama Dukes called, it was over. It was over. They forced that shit in there. They forced that shit in there, bro. It was done. It was done. And she better not have told me that somebody talked to her crazy, because I know where y'all niggas work. I'm going to be right back. It's crazy, bro. Moral of the story, my mattresses is coming. You know what I'm saying, this week. The right ones. And I'm going to have to recheck. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happened, bro. This has been some of my issues. These has been some of my issues. You know what I'm saying? Adulting, and also, you know what I'm saying, moving into this new shit, bro. These have been a few of my issues, bro. So I'm just glad that was able to be rectified and handled. Damn, that's a bar. Had to call a queen to get my kings. Oh my fucking god. Nigga spitting. Oh my god, that was crazy. Look at you. God damn. That was a bar right there. I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. But yeah, that's what happened. Hopefully I don't have another story for y'all next time. A negative story. But I got a lot of work to do. I do, man. It's gonna be quite a few weeks. But majority of my issues should be handled. They should be. But moral of the story, just like old boy said, sometimes you gotta call a queen to get your kings. Bars.